It's the Mod Pod, boy!
Nice.
Thank you, Dan. Hi, everyone.
We're going to do that every time.
Yeah,
Every single time.
for sure. Welcome to the Mod Pod!
Yes.
Right?
Welcome. So, since last time, yeah, there you go. That's better. Yeah. Since last time we didn't introduce ourselves right off the gate, so let's do that this time. Or out the gate. Anyway.
Off the bat.
Off the bat.
bat.
I mixed
Out the
two
gate.
things.
You're innovative. It's okay.
I'm innovative. Thank
There's
you.
a thing for that where you mix two idioms. It's a thing.
I
So
do that
I think you're just
often.
big brain.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that comes into play during this discussion. Let's start with the intro person.
My name is Chloe. Are we doing titles too?
Yeah. Should we?
Sure, why not? For the first one, this is, for the second one.
Second
First
one.
one on video.
Yeah.
My name is Chloe. I'm social media manager.
Are we going to look at the camera every time we do that?
I don't know.
I feel like we have to now.
I feel like we shouldn't because podcasts, like,
Whatever
you're not
feels
supposed
natural.
to.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to move a little bit so that I'm here. Hello.
I should just.
Christina, founder and creative director.
Hello. I don't know why I said it like that. Hi. I'm Will, web designer, newsletter person.
Okay, wait, before we move on,
Did I mess up
can
already?
we say marketing manager? Web
I'm
designer
happy.
and marketing manager?
I don't.
Who is the newsletter person? What's their title?
That's what he said.
Me. Newsletter
Communications.
marketing communication director.
Yeah,
Oh, you just went
Yeah.
manager director right away.
Yeah.
director of communications.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds official.
You just
So
got promoted.
fancy. Is
Promoted
that easy?
yourself.
I'm Cody, graphic designer.
And I'm Dan, graphic designer.
They really just like set us.
Yeah.
Really divided ourselves here.
Well, you guys are not fun. I'm just kidding.
Debatable.
I mean, technically
Let's debate.
my role is still intern on Monday, so
No, it was changed.
Was it
No, I
changed?
changed it because some people were going to see it and I didn't want them to think anything.
There you go.
well, it
Because
was intern.
It wasn't.
that's not what you signed.
Funny. Fun.
Anyway, today's topic is AI, artificial intelligence.
Not Adobe Illustrator.
Nope. That's why I had to say the whole thing.
Well, that's probably going to come up anyways.
Yeah.
Well, whose topic was this?
Mine.
Oh, so she's got to go first.
Ah, that's the rule. Okay.
Yeah, what made you want to put this in the box? In
Um,
the bucket?
Well, there's a few reasons. I also thought it would be funny because my husband is obsessed with AI. Like every conversation we have, he has to pivot and or just turn it into AI. So when I show this to him, he's gonna think it's hilarious. So that's
Perfect.
reason number one. That's a good reason, I
We
think.
have one entertained person.
True.
Reason number two is I'm genuinely curious if other agencies and creative people use it and how they use it. We use it every day, most of us, all of us, yeah?
Who used it today?
Okay, all of us. As a team, we
Well,
use it
I
every day.
didn't.
Okay.
I use it most days.
I was going to.
And we have strong opinions of how to use it. Obviously, we don't want it to do our creative work. We just want it to help us so that we can be more creative. So, reason number two. Reason number three, I'm just obsessed with technology. So, yeah, so let's start the conversation of how you use it, why you use it. Is it scary? Is it normal? What's the deal?
What's
Well,
the
who
tea?
uses it more out of the five of us? There's five of us.
Maybe Will.
Probably me. I think.
Probably, maybe me too.
Maybe me too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your main purpose of using AI?
For me, it's when I'm stuck. What's the writer's block? writer's block because I am not a writer. So that's my main reason.
Yeah, me too.
For sure. Yeah. Same.
I'd say, yeah, captions.
But what are you
yeah.
writing?
Captions, proposals, emails, anything that has to do with our operations.
I use
A
it,
lot of things.
I use it to make myself seem a little bit more friendly because when I'm like writing emails or stuff, I'm a little blunt.
There you
I have
go.
to be like, I need to be nicer when I say this. So I'll be like,
Do you?
ChatGPT,
No.
can you please make this sound a little more friendly?
That's good. That's a good idea. I have been an AI hater.
Whoa.
Same.
I just despised it, especially when it was like first kind of taking steam, kicking.
So you're doing it too.
Yeah, I am. Wow. Okay.
Taking off?
Taking off. Yes.
Picking up steam.
Picking
I
up
was
steam.
She mixed the two. Okay.
There we go.
Wow. We're
You
on
can
the
see
same
like the
page.
numbers
Yeah.
going in my eyes. I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember what you're trying to say.
my wheels were turning in my head. So I like when it was first taking off, I was such a hater because at first, like, the most outrageous uses of it are the ones that are going to be shown to the masses. And so, at first, you had that like Will Smith video eating spaghetti, wasn't it? Like, you guys remember that, where it was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was weird.
That was like,
You should watch it.
yeah, that was just
I need
as.
It's really. Do you want to have a nightmare?
Oh no.
Well, you need
have
to
enough.
It's not that bad.
you need
It's
to
like
watch
the
it.
it's like that TikTok trend recently where people like will take their photos in AI and it looks like there's like running.
Where it like turns an image into like a video,
Yeah.
like that.
Kind of, yeah.
But it was like really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
First
it was
version of
the
it.
first, yeah, the first like video AI, renditions. And so then what's really funny is you have to look that video up, and then you have to look up the video that Will Smith did in response, which says like AI a year ago to AI now, and it's literally Will Smith actually recording himself eating spaghetti. It's really funny. Anyways, so yeah, I just like it, because at first it's like. You think it's gonna replace. You think that people using this technology want to replace the artists, because now suddenly you say you can create a whole entire video from your computer. It's like,
Then anyone can be an artist.
right, for sure. But
Which everyone is an artist.
true. But what?
Debatable.
Yeah, what's I guess that's a question. What makes is AI art? Whoa.
Before,
Yeah,
hold
right?
on.
Yeah.
Independence Day, Will Smith.
Oh.
Have you guys watched it?
Yes.
Okay. So last night, sorry, I'm going way off topic. We'll come back to this. Last time my husband watched the newer version of that movie where Will Smith, they killed off his character. And then they replaced him with a Hemsworth brother.
Which Hemsworth brother though?
Yeah. Chris.
The younger
Oh
one.
wait, that's Pratt.
No, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
There's a few Chris's.
The
in
younger
Hollywood.
Mm.
Liam.
We independent.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. I always forget about Liam.
Movie was terrible. They thought they could fool us into being a good movie when they killed off Will Smith, who was the main character, replaced him with a Hemsworth brother just because he's handsome. Anyway, have you guys watched it?
No,
Yeah.
not the new
Maybe.
one.
Oh, there's a new one? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
watched,
we're
I watched the original, but not the
Yes.
new one.
I think it came out like a few years ago.
Oh.
Maybe a little
then
bit.
No, I saw the
No.
original.
Okay, well, you're not missing anything. Anyway, sorry, continue.
So okay.
Is AI art?
Quick
art?
Hemsworth brother derail. Well, it's Miley Cyrus with how quick that went. I'm sorry. The joke was there, and it was Liam.
That was good. Oh,
Love you, Miley.
aw, yeah.
Not you, Liam.
So,
Truly.
wait, so was the question? Sorry.
I'm just.
I think we're all in different headspaces right now.
It's been a long day, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you an artist if you use AI? Was that the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the answer is
No,
no.
I was saying yes. That's a question.
Oh,
But I don't
know.
think so.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's a hard no.
Mm-hmm. And people like to like pander that they are artists, that they're curating the imagery and like doing all these things, and I'm like, you're typing words into a generator. I understand that it has some effort level, but like,
So just to clarify, you're talking about, and you both are kind of talking about, like when people just straight up generate like like photos and videos, right? Because
Yes.
I mean, when you say AI, like AI is such a blanket term. So like you're talking specifically about
image generation.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Because I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree with
Alright,
you.
I have a hot take, I think.
Okay.
And I know it's different. I'm going to preface this with I know that it's different. But AI, ever since like the image generation started, has always reminded me of when photography was invented. And all the painters said, "Oh no, we're going to lose our jobs. Oh no, that's not real art. They're not even doing anything. They're just clicking a button." And like I don't use AI to generate artwork really at all. But that's just something I've noticed. And
That's real.
I like that perspective. I also think that there was a height of photography and it's not anymore. Like right now it's so saturated and you can
For
buy
sure.
stock images. So I see where you're going with that, but also like it took a dive. So maybe not apples to apples,
yeah.
but I see where you're going with that. So who knows where we're going to end up with AI, and then we're going to look back and we're going to be like, "Oh, that was really our perspective on that." Like
Right.
that's kind of weird.
I had a thought. What was my thought?
I couldn't tell you, girl.
You have a lot of thoughts.
I do. Come back to me. I'll
Okay.
remember it.
Can I talk about how I described your thoughts earlier?
Yeah.
Because that's my imagination.
Yeah.
When, I don't know, just overanalyzing people's personalities. And I just feel like it's just like thoughts flowing everywhere. And then you have to like fish one, just like reel it in.
And sometimes it swims away.
Yeah, yeah.
True. No, there's like, so the way that I view my brain is that there's like
reading
there's-
her.
Yeah, that's okay. There's like, so in my brain, there's like the little, this is gonna make me sound so, there's like the voice in my head. The voice in my
voices.
head.
Your subconscious.
Yeah, but it's like that's like I haven't seen Inside Out 2, but like anxiety, like that's she's just talking all the time, you know, and so like there's like the me, right? And then you have to like shut up,
Yeah.
you know. That's what goes on in my brain. Who's
can-
next?
I can see that.
Yeah, you know. That didn't help me think of my thought that I wanted to say for AI,
That's
but
okay.
that's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I thought it would. I thought that break would help.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack because it's so unknown. Like, yeah.
I do have a thought.
Okay.
The way AI,
Good job.
thinking of this, what? The way AI has oversaturated like imagery also, like similar to how photography is so oversaturated. Like when you Google search results now, the top results are AI generated photos, where it's like you might be researching something and you're getting an AI image, where like someone who doesn't understand AI or is young and gullible and doesn't know how to differentiate those things
Yeah.
is just gonna see it and be like, oh cool, that's the photo of 1700s. I don't know.
I see it a lot on, this is gonna not age me, but it's gonna make me look old, on Facebook. Like it's like boomers or now Gen X
Yeah.
now like posting that. Like there's a bunch of desserts, and I love my mother, love her so much. Keep sending me, we need to make these, and I have to be like, those aren't real, or like we have to go, Dunkin' Donuts has this like Hello Kitty donut, and I went, no it doesn't, that's not real. So I think it's harder
That's
for
freaky.
yeah, it's really hard for people to differentiate. Tell the difference between AI and not AI.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because that helped me remember my thought, which was
Perfect.
yeah, right.
It's because our brains are connected. You
Yeah.
would be shocked.
And I just lost it again. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Stop.
So, okay, but like, so AI, like, I feel like I do a pretty good job at differentiating what is AI and what is not. And so my original point was like, yeah, but like, the thing about it is like, it's still like, even though we've gotten different iterations and different models of ChatGPT and different models of this, like, you can always still kind of tell it's AI. However, that is me being a creative. So it's like, I forget that most people like they cannot tell. They don't know the they're not as keen to the obvious
Like the signs.
spots. Yeah.
So, okay, let's analyze that. Do
Yeah.
we really think that most people don't understand it's an AI image?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. Like, my boomer aunt on Facebook, totally. Like, without a doubt, she totally believes that those images are real.
I think people
For
are just
sure.
more gullible than they care to admit.
True.
So
And like we see it with like the scams, people emailing things. That just happened to my uncle, and his credit card got hacked, and his business account got hacked.
Jeez.
So he had like all of his businesses that he does work for calling him, being like, "Why are you asking me for gift cards
Oh,
for your
that's
niece?"
scary.
Like,
That's, wow.
I think like people have found ways to get like to make it less obvious, and AI is always learning too. So it's like becoming more and more self-aware, I guess, to the point where it's like learning not to add 6 fingers. It's like double checking and adding only 5.
It's interesting because.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Well, you wanted to say something.
With people being gullible. So one thing I've been thinking a lot recently, whenever I go on social media, is that half of the people in the world have below average intelligence.
That is.
Like, that's just how
Dan, don't
the math
laugh.
works. And like, I might be below average. That's very possible. But like, yeah. So it doesn't surprise me when people are like, "Oh, my cousin thought this purple monkey was real,
Yeah.
and they wanted us to go to the zoo so we could see it." It's like, yeah,
I kind of want purple monkeys to be real now.
that would be cool. It would be cool. I don't know why I said that. That just
You know
came
what I
out.
mean?
But yeah.
This is where my head goes. I'm like, well, technically we can bleach a monkey and then
And
use
dye
purple
it.
dye.
I was gonna say
Exactly.
spray paint,
Safely.
but that's
Safely.
probably toxic.
So how bad
There's-
do we want
There's
this?
dye for like dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's zoos in Japan that will. This might.
Dang. Sorry. I love her.
Who?
They like.
A baby hippo.
It's not the major zoo. It's not the major zoo, but they had like it's like a little mall zoo, I believe, where they dyed the animals to look like zoo animals. So they got like a panda. Is this? Okay, sorry.
I think I saw this news story. Is
Panda.
that what you're about to say?
Panda.
No.
Oh.
I have a
I do
question.
too.
Yes.
What's a mall zoo?
A zoo in a mall.
Why does that exist?
I don't know. It's Japan.
That's no, I'm not asking you personally. I know you didn't make the zoo, but
Human entertainment.
I think.
Which is
I
probably
don't
how
think-
AI started.
So it doesn't look as like evil. It's like, oh my god, it's a mall zoo. It's evil. I
Yeah.
think it's like a pet shop essentially, but they're
Okay.
they're running around disguised as animals.
Yeah.
Who is running around disguised as hell?
The dogs.
The dogs?
Yeah.
oh,
I'm so
I've seen
confused.
those.
They like paint them. Like I
Are
saw
you
one-
sure this isn't like an AI thing?
No,
No, this is real.
It was in the
This is
news.
real.
Are you being tricked?
We are the gullible ones.
No, the dog was real. I swear.
Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna say, the the older generation is a little more gullible because they've been trained to believe anything that's on a screen, especially a TV, or actually not even just a screen, something that's printed too. So I wonder if that has to do with it too. It's like, well, I saw it on Facebook or I saw it wherever, so it must be real.
It's the level of media literacy.
But it's also
Exactly.
interesting because those are the same people that are like, you can't trust everything you see on the internet. Not everything's real. But then you're like, oh well, obviously this monkey is a real purple monkey from the rainforest. Or there's this thing because they convinced us, oh well, we haven't explored all the rainforest. Or obviously there's this 3-headed shark with like one fin from the Great Deep because we haven't gone that deep.
True.
Obviously.
So yeah,
Obviously.
obviously.
So back to zoos, the concept of a zoo is pretty dated, right? Like I feel like it's sad. Like I don't even want to go to a zoo.
Yeah.
I mean it depends. I'm going to do a counterpoint. It depends on the zoo, because I grew up in Colorado, so we'd always go to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and their focus is on conservatory. Big words are hard for me.
Conservation?
Yeah. So they try to release back into the wild what they can, but if not, if there are animals that if they went in the wild would not make it, they try to keep. I follow this account on Twitch called Alveus Sanctuary. It's a little sanctuary run by a Twitch streamer in Texas. Well, this is her stream in Texas, so she's brought in a bunch of animals. Like, she has 2 foxes that she got saved from the fur trade, to teach about the fur trade. 2 wolf dogs, talk about like the danger of having a wolf dog. She has 2 ravens.
That sounds fake.
I want a wolf dog.
I can attest wolf dogs are real because it was my parents. That's the dog my parents had when I was a baby.
Whoa.
So there's photos of, yeah.
That's cool.
That's for another time. Back to animals. But, like, she has all these animals, and she's teaching conservation. Again, big words are hard for me. Conservation through her Twitch channel. So you can't actually go there, but you can help support through.
But why does it have to be a zoo? Why can't it just be conservation without...
It is. But these are animals that can't go out in the wild because of... They're either attached to humans
I think
or...
I got it. Because they gotta pay for it.
True.
I think
They have to pay to like take care of the animals, right?
So the tickets pay for...
That would be my guess. Like
That's how zoos I've gone to, like Cheyenne Mountain are.
Okay, that makes sense.
Detroit Zoo...
It's a business.
I'd also say Detroit Zoo is doing the same, but again, I've only been like twice since I left.
But also it's a nonprofit, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
So they could also get funding that way.
Yeah.
Instead of letting
Right.
humans view the animals.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think it goes back to like colonialism.
oh, this
Well,
is-
everything does,
I
Dan.
know.
Everything.
I'm aware, but like that's the source where like people wanted to like see these species from around the world.
I feel like zoos...
So they would capture them and ship them back to Britain and
People
put them on display.
And
Yeah.
people too.
And people.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
zoos really picked up when carnival culture, when carnivals and like traveling shows kind of went down. It was like, oh well, we have it here. Come here. So you come to us instead of us coming to you.
True.
And again, back like to the people. Like, I know we don't have people zoos, thank God. But we again with the carnival culture of like, oh my God, look at this, with money. Like the Greatest Showman.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen like clips.
I really enjoy in sci-fi movies where humans get abducted by aliens, and then the aliens put the humans in a human zoo.
Mm-hmm.
I find that
What movie is that in?
I've seen it.
There's
in,
a
like,
there's
I
a
think
TV there's a TV show. I don't know the
There's,
name.
like-
of it. I think it's like the
There's
Orville.
like a Rick and Morty episode where like that
Oh, okay.
happens, or just like I feel like I've seen it in like a few like averagely good sci-fi.
It was in
Series.
Steven Universe.
I haven't seen that, but I'm sure it was the best
So
episode.
we're back to talking about aliens and Will Smith. Got
Oh.
it. Okay,
Will Smith.
Independence Day.
Oh.
Is that an alien?
Yes.
Yes.
But I was
I don't
also...
think I've seen that.
Men in Black, another Hemsworth brother movie that got.
Wait,
Yeah, so it started.
What?
Yeah, so the newest Men in Black has Chris
a new
Hemsworth
one?
and
so are they supposed to be replacing Will Smith?
no, I
Because
think
they're not even entertainable.
no, I think in the newer one it's a prequel because it has age in it. I believe it's a prequel. I could be wrong. I haven't watched it
Is
sober in
this
a minute.
because of the slap? I'm just kidding.
No, this was before the
Just kicked
slap.
him out of all
This
these
was
movies
this
because
was
of the
this was
slap.
pre-slap.
Oh, okay. Pre-slap. Good
It has
to know.
Tessa Thompson. That's the other actress in it. She played Valkyrie in
Interesting.
True.
Thor movie.
So he just was retired, I guess, or something.
Not really. I don't know. I feel like it just his stock was
Just
dropping
over it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's becoming less
I
relevant.
was thinking Will Ferrell. Okay.
Carry on.
No, that was it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is really funny.
I was like,
I
they
will
replaced
say-
Will Ferrell with with Chris Hemsworth.
In Step
Also
Brothers?
not interchangeable,
Yeah.
either of them. But
Oh.
back to your point, I would love to see an alien movie where the aliens win. Because that's more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we would win.
I mean, there's an animated movie with Rihanna in it, and the guy that plays Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. I can't remember it right now, but It's purple.
What about
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
the movie Alien?
It was
Does the
cute.
alien one in that one?
I feel like no. Maybe it halfway through
I
the
feel
movie
like-
and then the humans went all the way.
I haven't
Or,
watched it.
I feel like
Predator
he,
versus
he
Alien.
gets a few of them. I think.
Yeah, but like
Technically, the alien's the bad guy in that scenario. I wonder where the
we are the
alien's
bad
good
guys,
guy.
though. I think we are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Superman counts as an alien.
In the right perspective.
No, I think the alien didn't. The alien is just a little creature, right? He's just
He's,
like
he's
a.
just a
He
little
is
guy.
not little.
Well, no, but that's like saying like, oh, I kicked this dog and then it bit me,
Right.
and then that dog's the bad guy.
It's
You
just
know?
a-
Or it's like
a
you
being.
walked into its territory and then
Mhm.
it tried
I
to
haven't seen the
kill
Alien
you and
movies.
eat you. That's
I-
not his fault.
But the
Yeah,
alien
he's-
in Alien is really scary.
it is scary.
I need to watch it.
But isn't that
When
how
it
it
pops
goes?
out.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't
It
need
has
to watch
2
it.
jaws.
Can't
Yeah.
I can't
Oh
do
wait, are you?
that.
Is that the stomach?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's freaky.
It-
But cool.
I know.
It's really cool.
I like the parody version of it from Spaceballs.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You never seen it?
I've
Oh,
seen
they
Spaceballs,
parody
but it's
it.
been a minute.
So they parody it, and the alien pops out, and then he starts singing, "Hello, my baby."
yeah.
I saw Spaceballs before I saw that movie, so that's when everybody talked about that scene. I was like, "What?" He just starts singing the song. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
I want to watch Alien, but I have
I feel
like
like
an
that's
issue.
more realistic.
I have an issue with like gore in horror movies. I say is that my favorite Halloween movie is Trick or Treat. Have you ever seen that? 2007. Oh, it's such a good movie. It's set up like it's multiple stories that all like lead into one. It's super super cool. Highly recommend if you can watch it this Halloween season. But it's one of my favorites, and like there's a little bit of gore, but it's enough that I can be like not something coming out of someone's stomach. That
Yeah.
yeah.
I think with Alien, it's like, because when did the first one come out? Like
92, 97.
it doesn't look like that real.
Yeah.
You know, it's still like gross, but
It's probably like.
It came out in
aesthetics or
1986.
something.
yeah.
I feel like we could have a whole we
Oh
could-
no, the first one was 1979. Then
I
1986.
think that these things are related.
But
AI and
could
aliens.
AI write
I,
aliens or an even better horror movie?
This
I
is
don't
like-
think so.
there you go.
Yeah. Real life
AI,
is scary.
AI is
Yeah.
the horror movie.
I feel like there's a certain level of just like human quality that comes from like art and horror movies and just like the innate like emotions that humans portray through those things, like fear or like love or whatever
Mhm.
emotion it is, that like AI can't generate.
Yep. It's called imagination.
True.
Yep.
Lack it. Because it's very repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not to talk about my husband again, but like every time he brings up AI, I'm always like slightly annoyed because not everything leads back to AI. I don't think
Mhm.
AI is our savior. Like,
Right.
I think it'll play a role. Like, I can't wait until I have an assistant that is AI that will do everything that I ask it to do exactly how I want it to do because it knows me that well.
Right.
And I have it there with me all the time. I cannot wait for that. But do I think it's going to save us? No. I don't think it's what is the magic pill? The silver bullet,
I don't
whatever. I don't know what the
The-
saying is.
The best thing since sliced bread.
Yep.
The end
Well,
all
I
be
love
all.
that. There you go. We'll go with that one.
I think it has its place for like automation, for things like that, where like non-human things, where it's like putting things in packages or stamping things so that humans don't have to stand there and do that all day,
Yep.
or predicting things like that,
Yeah.
predicting behavior or like weather or things like that. But there
So
are things,
things that don't need human.
yeah.
It's very good at not being human.
Yeah. And
Not
I
to cut you off, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, that's like all I want to do is use my imagination. I don't want AI to do that for me. I want to do that. So if that means that AI takes over the other part so that I can continue to come up with ideas, love it.
For sure.
What?
I view AI as like a jumping off point. you know, where it's like, you know, you can't quite like pop an image in and then have it spit out a caption and use the caption. So it's like, and plus what's creative in that as well. So I use it, I mean, when you're trying to write, you know, 20 captions a month for 7 different accounts, it's good to have that jumping off point where it's like, you know, give me a list of captions and I can read through them and take from it what I like, you know, take from it what I like instead of copy and pasting, because that's where you lose the humanity
You mean
of it.
you don't want it to say mouth-watering and dive
Dive in?
into?
Dive into. Yeah. No, I don't want that for sure. But yeah. I don't know.
I feel like that makes sense. I like to.
Sorry, no, I'm laughing at Chloe because you look like
I
you're
thought you
about
were
to say
gonna talk,
something
yeah.
and you lost
I'm
the
sorry.
thought.
No.
You were,
The fish didn't come in.
I
Oh,
like to
no.
use AI as like to like feed it my ideas and then use it to like expand them or to like basically that, yeah, like to make them into like a system for me where like these are my thoughts. How will I apply this to this thing? How will I apply this to this thing? Or like give me keywords so that I can explain it to other people, the thoughts that are just like circulating in my brain because I can't verbalize them exactly the way I'm thinking.
It's tricky though. I'll like it says it parses things from the internet and it says it will look things up, but I've had things spit at me that are completely false. So I feel like that's a big issue with AI, is that then that leads into Gen X's and people seeing things and not being able to tell the difference. It's like people are using ChatGPT as Bible, you know, like they just assume that anything it spits out is the truth, and it's like no, you know, that's
It's not a dictionary or a
no,
whatever. Yeah.
no, and
Encyclopedia.
yeah, for sure, and yeah, I don't know. That's my thought. Yeah.
I've noticed that too.
Yeah. What else?
Well,
Can we dive in so far?
What about zoos?
yeah. So basically, what I'm gathering is that we all use it as a tool and not as the end game of whatever we're doing. It's just a tool to get to use our imagination more,
For sure.
Yeah.
which is valuable as creatives. That we can save time, you know, in the other places. It gives us more time to do what we want to do. So, and that's what people were scared of in the beginning, like, is it going to take our jobs?
Right.
But I just don't think so.
I think it's still a concern. Just of like people thinking that it can do those things, where in actuality it's like you either don't understand the field well enough, or you don't understand the capabilities of AI well enough, where you're thinking that this thing actually can do that.
I mean, I can understand their like concern, especially artists, because if AI is learning from the internet, it can take it from anywhere. So I know multiple digital artists will do like, oh, Meta can't take it from me, can't do this. That's not stopping Meta. What actually needs to be done is I think it's called Nightlock, and it's a code that essentially like scrubs your work so that AI can't pull anything from it. So like people were like, I'm posting on this so Meta knows like they can't do this. I was like, that's not gonna stop them unless you physically like have a code, you have something on there to keep it from being scrubbed or keep it from being taken. Then Meta or these apps are just gonna keep taking it and putting it to AI.
See, like, being scared of everything is just, like, not a way to live.
Yeah.
Like, why are people scared that Meta is going to do this or that? Like, who cares, honestly?
Meta's gonna do what Meta does.
Yeah.
Why it's Meta?
Apple has our information. Other corporations have our information. Our bank has our information. Who cares? Why live in fear?
Truly.
Did you guys hear that the whole board of 23andMe resigned the other day?
They've been doing weird stuff for a long time. You know, I never
What?
have like dug into it, but it's like every few years I always hear something weird about that company.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad I haven't done that yet.
I heard
saw
through
that.
word of mouth that somebody got their DNA mixed up, so that they were given the wrong information. And I only know because this was from the word of mouth. Someone that was like super super white, immigrated from Germany. They did it and said that they were from Africa, which again could be immigration's weird, but it was just like this is very very wrong. Like there's no way that you're 100% this.
Any news from like Ancestry.com? 'Cause that's the one I did.
Nothing yet.
I thought
just
it was the
23andMe.
same one.
No.
Oh,
They're different
No.
companies.
I'm using Ancestry because I'd like to do it.
But I will say, just to bring up a point, you know, individuals are scared of what Meta's going to do with their data, but then they're selling their DNA to these companies.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they sell it to like the government.
Who knows? They could be
Yeah.
cloning us.
They can
Like
clone
that new Robinson Patterson movie coming out.
Patterson.
It's called Mickey 17. So it's set in the future. So and he's expendable. So they just keep cloning him and then killing him and then bringing him back, cloning him, and then killing him. Looks really cool. He does a funny little voice, I guess.
It's like
Not to
in
be
space.
mixed up with his funny little voice in The Boy and the Heron.
I just watched that for the first time.
I need to watch it. It's on HBO, right?
Yes.
Need to
I thought it was visually stunning. It was a visual, like all Studio Ghibli movies are beautiful,
Mhm.
but that movie was just so long. I was like, I was confused what was happening, because it was just like, this scene is beautiful, but like, how did it get from there to here? I don't know, but I'll watch it.
That's how my parents feel when I make them watch it. I took my dad, because it's still Ghibli Fest, I think up until the end of October. So every summer, they do a Studio Ghibli Fest where they bring the movies back to the theaters. I made him go see Princess Mononoke with me. He fell asleep a few times. I had to keep elbowing him, but he was so lost. And then it got to the scene where it was the forest
Because
spirit.
he was sleeping.
Yeah, but even when I showed the spirit away, they were still lost. But it got to the forest spirit, and that's when he woke up. And I literally remember he woke up and he went, "What the heck is that?" Just because it was so human.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting to see my very all-American parents showing them a piece of Japanese media, being like, "This is stupid and this is weird." It's not to me. And they still make fun of me.
That's how I feel about Lord of the Rings.
They still make
What
fun of me
about
about
Lord of the
race.
Do you think it's stupid and weird, or you
No,
love it?
no. It's a really long movie.
Oh.
They're very long movies,
They
and
are.
I fall asleep every time. Yeah.
You with Narnia, but they're really not that long.
I love Lord of the Rings.
There's too many men in it. I can't, like,
I get it's called Lord,
I need
but
feminine
good Lord.
energy.
No, truly, if there's too many men in a movie, I'm just like, that's my hang up with most
that
Tarantino movies.
The Bechdel test.
Yeah. It's not enough female energy.
That's why Narnia is better than Lord of the Rings.
There you
There's
go.
more females.
That is a hot take.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I was
Okay.
I was a Hunger Games kid. So like
You haven't seen them?
no, because let me explain. In my like late elementary to middle school
haven't
is
seen them
when
either.
Hunger Games, Divergent, and Harry Potter were kind of kicking up, and then the Super Hulock and whatever. So
Ooh, super hula. Super hula.
What's that?
That was a scary time in internet life.
yeah, you don't want to know.
Were you on Tumblr in 2013?
No.
I wasn't on Tumblr period, but I
You
still
should've
got
been.
like
No,
mixed
neither.
in.
I was at the club.
There you go.
Amen.
So at that time, I had chosen to be the Hunger Games kid.
Period.
Not chosen. That's just what I
It fell
became.
onto you.
Yeah, I tried to be the Divergent kid, but I just couldn't do it.
I was all of those.
I couldn't do it. I mean, Hunger Games was just it was better in my opinion. My
Hunger
opinion.
Games, yes.
Opinion.
I read all the book series, so
I
They're
did.
all
I
my
actually
fave.
didn't read the books until I got to high school, but it's
Okay.
because of the emotion. So when the Hunger Games ended, the final movie came out. I went with my friend Tierney, and
Shout out Tierney.
she's not gonna watch this. Haven't talked to her in 2
Maybe.
years. It was done, and I literally texted her like 3 days later, and I was like, I have felt nothing since the end of Hunger Games. And then I found out I was emo. So I mean, it really just like
I love Hunger
I went
Games.
from Hunger Games to My
Same.
Chemical Romance.
Second Liam Hemsworth plug. Hunger Games. There you
Right.
go.
Not the better one.
You also said Nightlock earlier, and I had to refrain from saying Hunger
Oh.
Games.
Never feel
Oh,
bad.
man.
Not Nightlock.
Or never
No, I think
refrain.
it
That
was-
was
Yeah.
the thing they said to.
The berries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the berries. But then
I
that
don't
was
remember
also the
the
phrase
exact-
that they said in the
Do you know what
last
they're talking
book
about?
where
To kill the
Yeah.
if they wanted to
They ate the
suicide
berries
themselves.
to
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
have
I
double
couldn't like
suicide
talk
so that
about
they could
it,
win
but they're
together.
saying it, and it's like, oh yeah, that rings a bell.
We're gonna have to do an entire podcast on the Hunger Games
Yes,
because
Hunger Games
I
is
have to.
all
I need to.
about
I need to
Hunger
rewatch
Games.
it. It's hitting. I'm in my Halloween mode, so I'm rewatching Tim Burton movies. I mean, I'm always in my Halloween mode, but I'm back into like the swing of it.
Beetlejuice.
I
Bailey
just
just
saw
saw
Beetlejuice.
The
Baby-
first one, the original.
The second one is good. I like the second one. I recommend it.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
It's
Either
it's
one.
very good. If you go in, shut your brain off. Just forget don't forget the first movie, but like just go into it with open arms.
Never.
Bailey
No.
Bailey toi.
No.
Beetlejuice. Worst comes to worst, just see it for Monica Bellucci.
Please, that would listen.
You watched it?
No,
Oh,
but I did just see. I saw that everybody really liked Monica Bellucci in it, and it's Monica
Well,
Bellucci.
she's hot. So.
yeah.
So
Listen, the
yeah.
scene, 10 out of 10.
She's just the best.
The song, it's because it's Tragedy by the Bee Gees, hits.
True. I was gonna say something about your Hunger Games comment. That wasn't just professing
Did the
my
fish
love.
swim away?
Did the fish swim away? Yeah, it did.
I feel like the Capitol
Was it a
would use
salmon?
AI in
Yeah.
Hunger
I
Games.
didn't
Yes,
see
I
it this
think-
weekend. It's good.
They kind of technically did with the, it'll come to me in a minute.
Tracker Jackers.
No,
Oh,
which then leads me into the recent prequel with the Snow White.
She was Snow White.
mm-hmm.
I was thinking of President Snow. If you've seen a Ballad of
That one was
Songbirds and
good.
Snakes, getting to see the origin of the Tracker Jackers was, it scratched a little part of my brain. I finally finished the book after owning it for 2 years when I was in Florida.
I need to read it.
On the plane, it was really it was so bad I bought 2 books for the ride back.
It's more than I've read in 6 years.
I don't know how to read.
I'm trying to get back into it
oh no, Will.
because I heard
this is
that
required of your job.
Wait,
faking
but
it all
actually,
along.
like,
I heard that the more you read, you're able it keeps you from getting Alzheimer's. It could be propaganda by the book community, but
Sounds like propaganda to me.
it's a good way. It's been a good way to get myself off my phone before bed.
Mm-hmm.
I purposely have left myself on cliffhangers so that I'd be like, I need to read this when I get home.
Nah.
I
Pull
I
up the
could never.
TikTok.
I don't know the last book I read start to finish.
I don't either.
I'm working my way through Evelyn Hugo and Seven Husbands, or the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I just read The Hour of the Star. It's this book translated from Portuguese.
Is that
Oh.
one Jen
What's the-
recommended?
Mm-hmm.
Was the translation good?
It was a little confusing,
Mm,
but it was a good read. It was very
Nice.
short.
that's cool.
I mean, audiobooks.
Yes.
I don't have the attention span for audiobooks. I need to physically be able to read and then.
I like I actually got a Kindle once when I was younger. I had a bookshelf going across my entire wall in my bedroom that was full, and my parents got me a Kindle because they were like, "Yay! Now you don't have to get more books." And I was like, "Thank you." I think I read maybe 4 or 5 books on there because I would read 1 book a week at that time.
I used mine for Minecraft.
And then I stopped.
Your Kindle?
Yeah.
I had a Kindle Fire.
Me
You
too.
could play Minecraft on that?
Yeah, you can get games.
I would play Candy Crush and
Yeah, I
cut
played-
the rope.
Crazy.
I'd play
That's
Minecraft
such a fun
and
game.
then I'd play Roblox, and then I'd play Roblox on the computer.
Have you seen the new trend with Roblox?
Oh, I
Dress to Impress?
so badly want to get it. It's
Oh.
just I don't have the mental capacity right now to
Yeah.
to do Dress to Impress because I need to win or else I'd.
We should do that. I just watched a podcast where they played that on stream. We should do that.
Okay.
Just play
It'd be
Dress to
fun.
Impress. It's a game on Roblox.
How does it work?
like,
I'm good.
it's a game on Roblox where you're like, you each have a person. It's
Yeah.
your little character.
Mhm.
And then it gives you a theme, and then you have to like go around the room and pick the clothes, and it's
Yeah, you
like,
dress to the theme and then
Yeah.
you vote.
and then you all vote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
I
very
would
fun.
love to do like Roblox horror games, or like now they on Roblox they have it where you can go to Disneyland. Like they made the ride like 1-to-1. Like you have to wait in the line like everyone else, but
You have to wait in line on.
yeah, that's the new that is the new trend on TikTok. It is how many aura points did I lose for waiting in line for the Haunted Mansion on Roblox?
Why would you have to wait in line?
So it's authentic. That's where the Disney magic wills.
I don't have the time for this.
I did see Dress to Impress as it was a theme for high school, like Spirit
Yeah.
Week, and people
Oh.
had like the sign above their head
Yeah.
with like the theme, and they were wearing the theme.
From the game.
Post
Yeah.
28.
Oh, that's funny. That's very meta.
I was like, that's kind of cute.
Yeah. It's funny.
I think the last game I played was like killing zombies on my Oculus.
That is not what I
okay.
expected. I thought you were gonna be like Candy Crush.
Yeah.
No.
What zombie game?
It's like a beta zombie game.
Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah.
She's the pea shooter.
Wait, so do you like it? Because I can't. So my boyfriend has an Oculus, and I can't play it. It makes me
Motion sick?
It makes me motion sick. I can't even sit down and play it. Like I just can't.
There
have
are
mine.
certain ones that make me motion sick too,
Mhm.
but that
Yes.
zombie one is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's still it's been
Like a
beta for
shooter
years.
game? Where you're like
Have you
shooting
played
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
What-
reload and everything.
Have you played Beat Saber? Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's so
I
fun.
I tried it. I didn't like it.
Oh really? I feel like
You
you
did-
would. I would have thought you would like it.
Oh, I was gonna say,
That's
have
what
you
you
played
do.
it?
I know, I've
Once.
done so I can't use
That
an
was
Oculus because of my
terrible.
glasses. So I'd have to take them off, and I
Yeah.
don't wear
Also, I had to
contacts.
wear my glasses like with the thing on.
Oh, spatial. Spatial? Oh, I get
Oh,
so sick playing that.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never played an Oculus.
It's
It's fun.
interesting. It is.
I just feel like I'm someone who plays a lot of video games. I don't know if I would ever want to buy one of those
Me neither.
because I feel like the novelty would wear off so quick.
I
It's
own
expensive.
property, so in the metaverse.
I was like, oh, okay.
You own property in the metaverse.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's.
do. So I go check in on it once in a while.
See, I missed that whole like metaverse thing. Like I must have not been paying close attention to the internet when the
Oh,
metaverse
it's
thing
still
was-
going.
Right, but like, so what? Like, what is the metaverse?
It
What do you mean by you have
truly-
land in the metaverse?
you can.
Yeah, like it's a world.
It's a world. You can buy condos or
It's like
apartments. You can buy businesses too, or you can place your business in there.
Did you use your real cash money for this?
Yes. Correct. So, but I got it when it first came out, so I'm assuming things are more expensive now. I haven't invested in a long time.
You got in early.
I got in early while it was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. But truly, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
Okay, but now, so now, serious question. So is it meant to be like this land within the metaverse is supposed to like appreciate in time?
I think so, yeah.
And you're supposed okay, and it's supposed to be like a digital
Well, I think it's a segue into like putting your business on the first floor of of buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So you like purchase, kind of like here, right? Like we have our space, our office. So you can like decorate it and put stuff in there. And then people come in and they can like scan your QR code or whatever. And then they go to your website. So it's just like a marketing thing, I guess.
Interesting.
Actually, we could all meet in the metaverse if we wanted to. And there are conference rooms in there.
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
let's do
It
it.
reminds me, there was a viral video recently where it was advertising like a virtual space, but they kept like putting beanbags down, and I just remember it was like the manager, whatever, was getting so mad that he just kept putting in like beanbag chairs. Yeah, I digress.
That's so specific.
That was I don't remember what it was or where it was, but I literally just remember he just kept putting everyone on beanbags, and the manager was like, "You got to stop doing this. Like we're trying to have a serious meeting. Like HR's here." And he just kept
HR in the metaverse.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
kept bringing in beanbag chairs.
I mean, there's a few other things you could do, but still, it's like a waste of time. Like, I watched Snoop Dogg do a set.
Oh.
This just sounds like when Fortnite does like concerts, like
Yeah.
the Tate McRae one that got canceled that
Yeah.
people have been hacking into.
Or like the Roblox one. Who did one?
How do you
Ice
hack a
Spice.
Fortnite concert? What does
Yeah.
that
Of
even?
course she did.
I feel so old right now.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest one
I know,
here.
but like, so I'm just really stuck on this right now. So someone hacked a Fortnite concert.
Yeah, so what was supposed to happen is the concert got canceled. So it was Tate McRae. You all
Right.
get the
Yeah.
point. So
Any thoughts on Tate McRae?
I don't know.
That's like one.
I think she's okay.
haven't really
Nothing
listened to-
special.
She's
So-
a good dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it got canceled, but this isn't the first concert they've done like Ariana Grande, which people have been hacking back into because they took it away, but it's still there. Travis Scott
Oh,
had
so
one.
so people are.
They're like events.
Did Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj do one?
No,
But
hers got
so
canceled.
by hacking a Fortnite concert, you mean people are basically not showing up at the right time, but they just have access to like the
Oh, no, no.
the performance
So-
files and the code,
no,
and
no,
like
so
I can
it's-
just watch this whenever
yeah.
I want.
Yeah, so but they're
Oh.
going in
Okay,
and they're
that's
playing it and streaming it when they're not supposed to. So they got canceled, so they're taking away like the money from the artist because the artist can't get the money for it now.
because the show got. Why did it get canceled though?
I don't remember. I don't listen to her
Not
music.
enough
I'm
bandwidth.
Yeah. I mean Eminem had one and that was like one of the biggest launches in Fortnite, which introduced a
Oh.
lot of young children to Eminem, so
Because that's
Wait,
a good thing to
people
do.
don't know who Eminem is.
like children.
If you're like
I
7,
feel like he's more like millennial or Gen Z.
Well, yeah.
Apparently
but
Gen Z
he's
hates him.
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Gen Z hates him.
Mom Sketty.
Gen Z hates everyone.
Second Mom Sketty reference in the Mod Pod
I feel like we just
history.
are nonchalant about him. Whereas like he's there.
I mean, so am I, but I know who he is.
Well, of course.
I've always
But he
related him.
takes that as
I
hatred.
my
think she's
mom.
talking about like 7-year-olds though,
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
my,
talking-
who play Fortnite.
People don't come out the womb knowing who Eminem is.
No.
people in Michigan do. You're not from Michigan, so you wouldn't know. But no, she was probably 7 at the time. My 7-year-old niece, 8-year-old niece, she went to the Ed Sheeran concert that was at Ford Field, and Eminem walked out on stage.
Oh yeah.
She was like, "Where's Ed Sheeran? Hello." And then, meanwhile, my sister-in-law's like, "Can you go away and let me listen to Eminem live? Like, are you kidding me? That would be fun."
Yeah, that was a few years ago. Right?
Yeah, yeah. So she knows who Eminem is, only because she interrupted Ed Sheeran at the concert. So
That one guy who interrupted Ed.
yeah, literally. But that's what she thinks. Like, who is this guy? You
The
know?
spaghetti guy.
Just yeah.
This is the second time we've talked about Mom Spaghetti.
And I
Yeah.
think it's been me that brought it up both times. And I don't even like Mom Sketty.
Mom Sketty. I love that you
Which
refuse to say
I
spaghetti.
didn't even-
It's
I didn't
just
even-
Sketty.
I was supposed to have spaghetti last week. No, let me explain. Because I had something happen and I just was not having a good week. And my mom was like, "Hey, we'll eat some comfort meals to make us feel better because it's been a tough week." And so she asked what I wanted. I said spaghetti. We didn't get mom's spaghetti, or I didn't get spaghetti. I don't even like mom's spaghetti. I didn't get sketty. We went to a Mexican restaurant in Milan, and I had burnt nachos. So night ruined. Yeah. So I really want spaghetti now.
You should have made spaghetti.
I don't want to make it. I want my mom
Okay,
to
what
make
is
it.
everyone having for dinner tonight? I'm having steaks.
Oh.
How do you like to eat your steaks?
Medium. Medium to medium well.
The
I
attitude?
like it medium rare.
Medium rare.
Blue rare.
Blue rare.
What does that mean?
Like,
hell is that
like
Just warm enough.
good.
Oh, so where the
Wow.
cow still moves. Okay.
Yeah, bloody.
For a
too.
picky eater, that's interesting.
It is. It doesn't make. It
Have you-
does
have you been to
not
Black
make
Rock?
sense in here. Just
you-
letting you know.
Have you ever been to Black Rock?
No, no, but
You get to do
there's
it
some.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh really?
And you still leave a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
When my dad went there, he was like, "I'm not gonna tip them."
I actually don't remember what I'm having for dinner because my family we do like a menu so that we can use up what we have in the fridge.
Ah,
Smart.
Yeah.
Danielle
Okay,
would be
Danielle.
proud.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that, but then I am like, today I have no idea.
We just always keep essentials. Like I had
Maybe spaghetti.
I had two peanut butter and jellies for lunch because we had so much leftover jelly from the summer that I just need to eat up.
Leftover.
Yeah.
You can
Like
eat it
Parmesan?
anytime.
No, like it was it was ready to go.
Oh, okay.
There's a few of the jars are stuck in our fridge that I couldn't get off. So that's my dad's problem now, not mine.
Will?
I have a leftover margarita flatbread from Saturday that I'm going to eat the rest of. It's really good, so
That sounds good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds dry.
It'll be fine.
Put some lime juice on it, you'll be fine.
There was like pesto, cheese,
Ooh,
a little balsamic vinaigrette, you know.
From where?
The sports bar by my apartment called Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we had been there, so yeah, it was really good. They had these like loaded tater tots,
Yum.
which so I'm sure we've all had that experience where like you get queso at like an American sports bar. It's just like not good at all, and like they serve it after it's been like sitting on the counter for 20 minutes and it's like dry and stuff.
Yeah.
This was the best American sports bar queso I've ever had.
How niche.
Wait, I had that experience, not best queso, but I went to Applebee's yesterday because it's 50-cent wings. And I mean, Dan Campbell, the Lions coach, the Lions coach did an ad. There's a story behind it. So we drove past it because my mom and I were out running errands, and she's like, we need to go to Applebee's to get Dan's 50-cent wings. Dan Campbell.
Oh.
And I
Love
was
this
like,
Dan.
Mom, I don't think he eats the 50-cent wings. So we sit down and we eat it.
You never know.
No, they were not good. They were like there was sauce on it, just not enough to taste it. Yeah.
It's Applebee's.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, my expectations were low. I did find out that Applebee's opened on my mom's birthday when she was 10, so in 1980.
Whoa. Happy birthday to your mom and Applebee's.
Yeah.
On that note,
I'm eating chicken for dinner.
Nice.
I don't think I should.
Skitty.
And mashed potatoes.
I might make spaghetti. Yeah. I'm gonna go swim after work, so I'll need some carbs.
Aren't you supposed to not eat before you swim?
That's
No, I'm
a
gonna eat
lie.
after.
Oh, you're gonna eat
Yeah.
after you swim.
That's
Nice.
a lie that parents made to
Yeah, I've
get
never
children out of the
gotten
pool.
cramps.
Speak for
swimming.
yourself. I got cramps.
Oh, I'm
Well-
built different. I don't know.
I was a swimmer for 10
I'm
years.
with Chloe.
And I would eat snacks before every practice because it was after
But
school.
like a wool snack.
Well, I'd
like a
also
granola
eat
bar.
like a bunch of ice cream. Okay, well, there's a reason I had stomach cramps, but nonetheless, the
She's
parents
like, because
weren't
I ate
lying.
a lot of sweets.
We would get air because we had like a little city pool, and so they would sell airheads for like $1. So if you had like a $20 bill, you got 20 of these airheads, and you
That's
just
a
keep
lot.
eating them.
You
We
could-
always get
wait
them.
for a $20 bill?
$1 a
It's
piece.
a dollar.
That's expensive.
One
Well,
dollar
how
It's a
big were these
concession
candies?
stand.
for the airheads.
Yeah.
Well, they always
like
charge
the large
up.
ones.
That
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
maybe get one.
is that how much candy costs now?
That's how it used to be. I was
At
like
a-
6.
I had a concession stand for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like movie theater prices.
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
Movie
well.
theaters are.
They
You've
should have
been-
been like
you were
25
scammed,
cents a
Right?
piece.
Where's your
Listen,
money back?
and they closed the pool,
Oh.
but the pool
Because the food was too expensive.
No, I think it had to do with the fact that the pipes were leaking. There was lead in the water, but you know,
The pipes.
I think we're
Oh.
And on that note, I think it's time to go.
Oh, it's